Green.
Just excellent recognition by Anthony Davis to sell the shot fake, gets the defense up in the air.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player capable of taking over on both ends.
And it's Green missing. And so Davis will bring it up for the Mavs. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Curry. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. To the left side wing. Here's Post. And a miss there on the triple. And Dallas calls time here. Brent, a significant game tonight with serious playoff implications on the line.
You could just feel it in the atmosphere, right, BA? Even us coming in, you saw a lot more fans outside of the building. They're here early. They're watching the warm-ups. The players seem like they're locked in. Those coaches meetings we had even had some intensity to them. So I'm fired up to be sitting here with you to watch this one.
Once again, your D-Town crew. Give them a hand, fans.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
8-second violation.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him, and Coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Dallas with possession. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It seemed like coming into that game, they looked a little off, and they never really hit their stride.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
Now here's Curry. Outside for Green. And the Warriors miss again.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Thompson's shot is off. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Brent, you could hit the three back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Drills it from deep.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Thompson. Blocked. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. The Mavericks trailing. Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
From Kyrie Irving.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Post. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And the Warriors make some changes.
Substitution on the court.
And And so it's Dallas with it. And Irving gets it to go.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Warriors trail by 3. It's Pajemski on the wing. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
Outside Kuminga. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. The shot by Pajemski, no good. To the inside. Davis can't hit. Here's Golden State, trailing by 2. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, those dunks from Kuminga ignite his team. They feel like that's more than 2 points.
Thompson attacking. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
From Kyrie Irving.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Inside. And it's blocked by Davis. Right side Irving. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books.
Wow. The Warriors 10.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating. Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Looney. And the baseline jumper, no good. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. From down low. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors trailing. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Shoots from 12. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
The shot by Pajemski, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. And so it's Golden State with it after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Now here's Hield.
Buddy Hield.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. And now a 4-point Dallas lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And it's good for 2.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Davis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
I like watching AD going at the defense and trying to impose some of that physicality from him to them.
That one's no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Curry. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Here's Irving. Warriors with the rebound.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Post.
Count it.
From
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Lively.
3 seconds.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Well, if he wants to, Kyrie can drive at will. He's got out-of-this-world shake-and-bake moves.
Here's Curry. Got a hand on it. Here's Irving. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Dallas on top, up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And Dallas calls time here.
To Dallas.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Warriors trail by 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Payton, no good. Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Davis. The rebound by Post.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender.
Hey, some razzle-dazzle from Davis.
That size and athleticism makes it look easy. AD up on the rim.
On the wing, Curry. Six to shoot. And here's Green from the arc. Green able to hit from three.
Well, Draymond Green must be feeling good because no hesitation in that one there, letting it rip.
Pass to Davis. He can't get it to go. Green with the defensive effort. Curry looking it over. Here's Post for the lead. Christie with a rebound. Dinwiddie left side. Here's Washington. The shot, no good.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Outside Curry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. P.J. Washington picks one up.
That's a wonderful use of the pump fake. Who is it that's not going to respect Steph Curry faking you out on a shot attempt?
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Davis misses.
His touches left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And with length and instincts, Thompson has been an elite defender in the league for years.
Here's Irving. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. To the paint. Here's Green. Outside for Butler. And it's Butler knocking down the three.
And that's experience. Butler just understands where to be.
Mavericks trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
On the wing, Thompson. Outside Davis. Knocked loose. And stolen by Green. Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's Post. The kick out. Curry. It's stolen by Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
1:11 left in the third quarter. It's Podziemski on the wing. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Left side, Irving. The shot misses. Great D that time from Podziemski. Here's the break. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
Mavericks trail by 4. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And a slam dunk by Lively.
From Kyrie Irving.
Oh, a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Golden State calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
For the D-Town Crew.
It's Pajemski on the wing. Pass to Looney. Gafford with the block. To three, Hardy. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. We're at the end of the...
29. The Warriors, 31.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Prosper to tie it up. And it's good on the lay-in. Prosper's got his first 2 points of the night. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Looney. Back to Pajemski. On the clock. Outside Kuminga. Gets the three to fall. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Hardy. Pass to Gafford. Washington left side. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Outside Hield. And here is Kuminga. Inside. Looney.
Come on, Looney.
Oh, Looney with the smooth move inside.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jade.
Pass to Gafford. Unable to get that one. Looney with some nice D. Outside Pajemski. Now here's Looney. The shot won't fall.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Picking it up strong, Gafford rewarded with a trip to the free throw line.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Gafford. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Pajemski. Outside Kuminga. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul.
And Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
At the line
No good on the free throw.
Jonathan Kuminga taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And most of Gafford's points are going to come right there around the rim, and he loves to throw it down.
Pass to post. 4-3. Drains the triple. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
Post. Rebounded by Marshall.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's Irving missing. The Warriors lead by 3. Curry with it. Now Thompson defending. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter. And they pick up 2. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. Here's Marshall. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Curry rises up and hits the 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that. You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Here's Irving. That shot off the mark. Good D by Payton. Here's Golden State. Right side Curry. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Kuminga. Davis with a rebound. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
They grab their own miss. Outside Irving. The 3 from Thompson. Kuminga pulls it in. And here's Curry. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. On the wing, Payton. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. And so the Warriors take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce,